welcome to our annual Healthcare Summer Institute banquet, luncheon. And we are very happy to have you here as parents and guardians and friends. But we are most proud of our 24 students who started the program and who are ending the program. So please give them a round of applause. It wasn't easy, and they worked hard, they woke up early, worked hard, but I think most importantly, they formed bonds. And they learned, they had a lot of homework, and they had to work, sometimes a little nudging. Congratulations to the 6 counselors who stood through it and worked hard. I remember at orientation we said the most important thing was safety. We wanted them to be safe and sound when we gave them back to you, and due to the hard work of the counselors, we will be giving them back to you safely and sound. We have our teacher, one of our teachers here. Oh, okay. And she worked very hard with the students as well through the Introduction to the Health Professions course. Is Mr. James here from the SAT course? No, he didn't make it?
He didn't make it.
Okay. Okay, he didn't make it. Miss Joyce, who is a staff person in the office, who worked with the Healthcare Summer Institute. I'll say Miss Joyce because that is what they all call her. Thank you for all your hard work as well. Miss Carol, who is our senior person in the office, who also helped to make certain that the students got the best program possible. Yeah. I'd also like to acknowledge 2 of our current medical students here, now 3rd-year medical students, who actually worked with the program last year. So Sarah and Annalise, and they gave good advice with the program. So just a few comments to the graduates. Remember, most of your juniors going on to be seniors, remember the work is not done. Remember to get into a good college or university. We do need to maintain that GPA. We do need to do our best on the SAT. You do have the SAT available to you online for 3 months after you leave. Yes, senior year should be fun, but this part is also important. Parents, please remind them, even though when they don't want to be reminded. And please do well and keep in touch. Let us know where you go to college or university. The goal is to get into multiple colleges and universities so you can choose the one that's best for you and where you're going to get the best scholarship, right? So let us know where you go. We'd like to keep track of you. And I know you'll be keeping in touch with the counselors. Some of you may need letters of recommendation and so forth, so please do that. Stay in touch. Don't burn your bridges. Keep your bridges open and make certain that you always seek mentors wherever you go. I know you feel like you know everything right now. You know, parents don't know much. I believe in another few years you will believe that your parents know something. But in the meantime, please remember that other than God, your parents is the next that has the best interest for you. So even though you may not agree with what they're saying, they have lived, they have life experience, and they're telling you what's best for you. So please listen to your parents. All right? Thank you.
Good afternoon. For those of you, my name is Dr. Michelle James. I'm one of the assistant deans in the Office for Diversity and Health Equity. At this time, I would like for all the family members who are here to support the students to please stand.
Okay.
Now, students, you're going to do better than that. I want you to give your parents and support people a huge round of applause for the work that they have done to get you to this point. So one of the things you have to remember as you're trying to get through this professional career that you've chosen is that you won't do it alone. Okay. And so your family, your support people, your guardians, your cousins, your best friends, those are all people that are going to help you as you try to ascend this ladder that you're trying to go through. But I'd also remind you that you need to be willing to take the advice. You need to be willing to work hard. So I'm going to put Annalise on the spot here for a moment. Annalise, can you stand up? So Annalise did this program as a high school student, okay? And then she did this program as a counselor, and now she's a third-year medical student. Thank you. So I, again, use her as an example to say she was once sitting in your shoes. She was in high school trying to decide what she wanted to do. She chose medicine. She went to Duke University in North Carolina for undergrad, and then she came here for the University of Florida College of Medicine. And the thing I can say about Annalise is that she listens. You give her directions, you tell her what's expected of her, she's able to listen and follow through. That will get you very far, okay? The other thing I would like to remind you is that for 4 weeks now, you have gone to bed without your cell phones. And you survived. I know on that first day you all thought, oh my goodness, I can't do this, but it's possible, okay? And I use that also as an example to talk about sacrifice. There are going to be times where you need to be so committed to your studying and what you're trying to do that that cell phone needs to go away. The computer needs to go away except for whatever notes you're on, and that's all you need to be focused upon.
Yeah.
So when we set up this program and we set up the structure that we have in the program, it's all keeping in mind the things that we know that work to get you where you're trying to get. So now it needs to become an internal part of you. I think I was talking with Dr. Robinson, and he said that someone asked, like, how did you get, to where you are? And he and I were talking about it. You have to have that internal drive. You have to have that internal motivation. And then the last thing I'll share with you is that I took my daughter to orientation on these last 3 days at Florida A&M. And even though she's not going in the School of Business, we were part of the program, we were kind of overlapping. And so I got to listen to some of the instructions that they were giving to the business students. And it just reminded me of some of the instructions that I gave to you all, and so I'm going to share them with you, because I think sometimes you all hear things, but you think, oh, that's just coming from that person. It's not really universal. And so it went along the lines of this. Gentlemen, I hope your parents are here with you. When you come to the School of Business and Industry, you will need 3 suits at a minimum. These suits you have a choice of black, navy blue, or charcoal gray. You will also need a minimum of 2 dress shirts. They will need to be at least one has to be white, the other one has to be sky blue. Anything else will not work. Ladies, you have the choice of 4 colors. You have brown, black, navy blue, and charcoal gray. You also will need a white button-down shirt. You will have the option of wearing a pantsuit or a skirt and a suit. If you chose to wear a skirt, please be aware you will need to wear pantyhose, not knee highs. If you choose to wear pants, you are allowed to wear knee highs. Okay? So everybody has a code of conduct. Everybody has an expectation, and they were making it very clear. Either they are going to adhere or they won't be a part of the program. And the last thing he said that I thought was so important was, we know what it takes to make our students great and to get you the job and have you to have a choice of whatever job that you want. And that's the same thing that we're trying to do here, as Dr. Parker said. We have given you the tools to leave here, to work hard, to do the things we've tried to teach you to do so that you set yourself up very well so that you too can be a Sierra or an Annalise or an Akeem, who are all in medical school. All right? Thank you very much. At this time, we're going to have our junior staff come forward, please.
Hi everybody. Welcome again. So this is the point in our program where we're going to present the students with certificates and pins. So what we'll do is we'll call you up, you'll come up and shake our hands, get your things, we'll take a picture, and then you'll sit down. Alright, so let's actually move down here.
I would like to say.
So first up we have Miss Okay. First up, she knows who she is, Miss Amber Brown.
The first time is trying to take a picture.
Get up.
Yeah. Get
Three. Okay.
Is the frame wide enough?
There we go.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Close up, Ellen. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's easier to stay down the side.
Yeah, she needs to get her picture, so you guys need to hold.
That's a good is.
Congratulations.
Next up, we have Miss Biwi Delsaina Kade.
Mom mess around. You graduating. Yes.
No, come on.
Shake her. This is a long stretch.
Yeah.
Giving her the things. That's her best friend. That's her best friend. You can come talk to her. That's my sister. Oh, hand it to her, please. Hand the things to her.
Okay.
Right here. In a moment. Perfect.
Squeeze.
There you go.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. Okay, let me get a close up here. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, go on. Break.
Each person decides which one of you guys are picking this up so that when they come up,
Okay.
you can just
Hand them everything. Hand them.
I got you.
All right. Next up, we have Miss Biwi Emanuela Kade.
Yeah, she said.
Let me get her. There. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you.
I got it.
Mr. Alex Cardenti.
Or not. All right.
Hold up the class.
Good question.
Hold up the plastic.
Okay.
Merzan, help him take the plastic out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Just a sec. I got you.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Hold it up. Oh my God. There we go.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Next up, Mr. Benjamin Cordova. Okay, suit.
Okay.
Miss Hadassah Davis.
What is this? Right here. This is not working out.
Right.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Oh, wait, one more.
One more.
No, we're good.
Oh, we good?
Okay. I'm good like that.
Let's get it.
Up next, Mr. Arrow Encino.
Congratulations, buddy. This is we got it. We worked it out.
Yes.
Right in the middle.
Get those in. Okay.
All right, that's good. Good.
Okay.
Miss Brianna Flores. Next up, Miss Allison Friend.
Nice to see you again.
Squeeze.
Go, Allison.
Hey. Okay. Get in close here. Okay, thanks. Gotcha. Hey. Okay.
Miss Rebecca Floyd.
We get in the middle and we squeeze. Watch your legs. Look at that. All right, we got it.
Just went to the first. Okay, get in close. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Go, Rebecca.
Next, Miss Alexandria Zanzan Hart.
Very stupid.
Exactly.
Bring it in.
Hey. Hi.
Never again.
One more squeeze.
Mr. Jalen Henry.
Oh, this has to be fun.
Oh, you got it. You go, sir.
Okay.
There we go.
What is it again?
Okay, one close up there.
Pretty good?
Yes.
All right.
Miss Deja Keaton.
Let's go, Dave.
Cheers. We all get together.
Next up, Miss Caroline Cohn. Our sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Caroline, hold it up high.
Next up, Mackenzie Lee.
Squeeze.
Wait, hold on one moment. One moment.
Okay.
Camera.
Okay.
Miss Aaliyah Lynn.
Mackenzie, don't drop your pen. Mackenzie.
Hold it up a
Hold it
little
up high.
higher.
Hey.
Next we have Miss Haley Martinez.
From last night, I know. This oh, and graduation.
Next up, Mr. Raja Prasad.
Roger that. Summons.
Everybody say Thomas.
Cameron. Cameron. Cameron.
He was so tired last night. He was standing up sleeping in the parking lot.
One thing about Raja, I thought he could teleport the first week because he would open the door and then we'd get to a building and he'd be standing there holding the door open. But I didn't see him move. And then week 2 I saw him street walking and it all made sense. Next we'll have Miss Charmaine Rice.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Are you there to sign?
Squeeze.
All right.
She got it.
Okay, here, hold on.
Next up, Miss Oriana Orzua Talapa.
Oh, yes.
Next up, Mr. Xavier Walsh.
Yeah.
Oh, she good. Okay. Yeah, they kind of stuck.
Next, Miss Gabrielle Welch. Gabby.
The Luncheon shows your machine.
Did your dad get there?
Okay.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tyler Whitten.
Pastor's son, Timmy. Oh, Tyler.
Thank you, everyone. We'll now have Dr. Jacobs.
She was in the moment. Okay. I like that idea.
Let me make sure. Dr. P, make sure the
Sorry.
alphabetical order those ones. The pictures are.
I know my alphabet right now.
Yes, they are.
Looks close enough.
Yes. That's
Taking pictures.
they can rotate.
Now is the time where we recognize our staff, junior staff. So when they first start out on this 4-week journey, it's always interesting to watch because they are full of life and energy. And you tell them you're about to take responsibility for 24, 25, however we have young people. And what they think it is and what it is turns out to be two totally different things. And as you can see them shaking their heads. Because they are all accustomed to, oh, let's go somewhere. Okay, I call my friend, I get showered, I jump, and I go. But now you have 24 other people that also need to get to the same place that you're going. And they all need to be dressed appropriately. And they all need to be ready and on time. And so I think having this 4-week experience is a really in-depth way of looking at what responsibility is. And I think you can't do this program as a counselor at the end of 4 weeks and not really understand what it is to be responsible for other people as well as yourselves. So with that, we're going to get started first, and these are in alphabetical order, so we're going to actually start with our first will be Mr. Akeem Bartley.
That's a nice book. I think it was him. Got
Thank you, Akeem. Okay, so it worked out that actually both of our co-lead counselors are, with it being alphabetical, that you guys still come up first. So the next person we would like to acknowledge is Kimberlyn Elliott. Woo.
Okay, hold it up a little straighter. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Our next person is Mr. Mizan Haroon.
Thank you.
With the get card. Oh yeah.
You made it. I made it.
Okay.
Here we go. We're good.
Hold it up.
High up higher.
A little higher. There.
I'll start. Well, you know, it's all fair.
Next is Miss Belle Pierre.
One without the glasses.
Okay.
It's a trick of the light.
Yeah. Okay.
Miss Valandria Smith.
Okay.
Last but not least, Miss Chelsea Vincent. Miss Nasika, our teacher, you'll come forward. Thank you very much. Oh, we have to get some pictures.
Okay. One more. Hey. Hey.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, Mrs. Enoch and Miss Les Walicha, please come forward. So, these two young ladies have been working with us from sending out your applications to getting all your files together with your transcripts, your insurance card, and all of those things. And then once you're here, having to, get things organized and keep it going. So we just have a small token of our appreciation to say thank you, and don't let the bag name fool you, because And at this time, we're going to have our junior staff come up to make their remarks.
Right here. All right, y'all. Are we going one by one, or are we just going up? We'll do one by one. Come on, moral support. Moral support. Come on. Chin-cha, chin-cha. Hello. That works. Are we standing on the floor? Sounds kind of low. Hello again, everyone. So it's been 4 weeks
4 long weeks.
4 long weeks, but you know, we made it. We made it though. You know, we started off rough, but we made it. We're all here. I see nothing but beautiful smiles all around the room. So you know, definitely gonna miss taking all y'all phones at 11 o'clock. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, hopefully it's been a very eventful 4 weeks for you guys. I know you guys got to shadow, you had your SAT classes and all that stuff, so hopefully we were able to better equip you guys with the appropriate tools that you need going forward, applying to college. And even beyond that, you know, I pray that the lessons that you guys have learned here, that you take those lessons with you and you keep them forever, because those are valuable lessons. I know when I was in your shoes, I never had the opportunity where I had this kind of program to mentor me and provide support and all that kind of stuff. So I really hope you guys made the best of the opportunity and take the lessons that you've learned going forward, keep them with you. Whenever you go to college, find a mentor, you know, find a support system, and find your niche, you know, because that's how you're gonna get through college. Okay. I'm gonna miss you guys. Give him love, stepdaddy.
First and foremost, I want to say congratulations. As Akeem said, it was a long 4 weeks, but it was long and short at the same time. The beginning was long, but then after week 2, it flew by. And so I'm very happy that I got to know each and every one of you. Like Akeem said, please keep your connections with each other and with us as well. It's really cool to just meet all these people that you never would have met ordinarily, and to live with them and figure out, how do I live with somebody when 4 people want to take all showers at night and we don't have time to do this? Or I'm trying to go to sleep and they're playing music. How do I resolve this? All of these things are skills that you can use going forward. And you know, we kind of walk the line between you guys being young, not young adults, but adolescents and moving into adulthood. So moving forward, these are things you're going to have to figure out for yourselves. Thank you for being a great group with us and listening to us for the most part. I hope that you all had a great experience. Please feel free to contact me if you need anything in the future. I'd love to keep in contact with you. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Oh, things moving forward. Please, in the rest of your life, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. If you don't know something, please ask. Because it helps you get so much further than just assuming you know things and figuring out later, oh, had I done this earlier, I could have saved myself so much time and effort. Also, if you find yourself choking, don't try and swallow the object out of embarrassment. Just we learned that at CPR. Remember that. Spit it out. It'll be okay. With that, best of luck with your futures, and I hope to see you guys doing great things later on.
Hello, students. It's me again, Chelsea. So we finally made it to the end, and during the first week of the program, I actually called my mom to give me advice on how to take care of teenagers, because once a time ago, I used to be a teenager, and all she could say was that they are compelling beings and you need a lot of patience with them. So during the first week, we started off really strong. The second week, we were a little slow. Third week, we picked up the pace, but following that last week, we pushed through to the finish line. And as your bougie auntie, I would like to say I'm very proud of each and every one of you. You're all extremely bright and motivated students. My goal was to help students and guide them towards getting accepted into college, because I myself didn't have any of this to help me and guide me towards the right way. So I hope you all gain something positive from this program, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Lord.
This is gonna be good. As your uncle / cousin / best friend, I tried to help you guys out for when the weekends come. You know, your weekends when my mom came by, did some special deliveries.
No.
Gave you guys your little extra saltfish fried rice and some chow mein. That nasty cafeteria food, because I know. Exactly. So I'll try and keep it short and sweet. I'll leave it at this, really, and everybody can apply to this. In life, you can make money any way and how, small, little, big, or large. But you will never get back time. Every day that goes by is a day you'll never get back. So utilize this time. I see that most of you have, and you really benefit from that. And that has left a good mark in my heart and my mind.
Okay. Hi everyone, it's me, Andrea, your other bougie auntie. They spent minutes and minutes singing that song, and y'all got on my nerves, but it's okay. But I just want to say congratulations to you all. It has been a great 4 weeks with y'all. I feel like I've learned so much, and I've had the opportunity to help you all grow. We've had some rough times, and I know we were like disciplining y'all, and y'all were like pushing back, but y'all made it. Y'all are here, and I'm just very, very proud of you all. I just want to share a personal story with everyone. So the weekend before this program, my grandfather actually passed away. We had to come the Friday before you guys got here. The day before.
It's okay.
I attended my uncle's, my grandpa's funeral the day before we came, and I remember like, dang, this is something that I like committed to and I really want to do, but I also want to be there for my family. But I was able to still come, so I'm very excited. I got to spend this time with y'all, and I really hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Hello, sisters and brothers. Jalen is my big little brother. Well, I'll try not to, preach on my sermon that I have prepared for you guys. I'll keep it short and sweet. I want to congratulate you guys. It has been a great opportunity to be around you guys and around my colleagues over here. And each one of you guys, you are bright. You're beautiful inside and out. You have something about you that makes you different, that makes you unique. Sorry, my accent came out there.
That's okay.
That makes you
Go
unique.
on.
And that's what's beautiful about each and every single one of you guys.
Yes.
Each and every single one of you guys, you have different backgrounds, you have different motives, you have different things that drives you. But when you come together, and when I see you guys together, collaborating together, it just melts my heart. I love each and every single one of you guys. I do. I love you guys. Each one of you guys have a soft spot in my heart. And although you guys can get a little out of hand, I don't know. I just love you guys, and I can't get mad at you guys. I can't. What I wanted to say, at the end of the day, do not ever limit yourself. Do not ever limit yourself to statistics that the world has set for you. Yes, we are people of color and they have set numbers for us. But do not let those statistics determine who you will be in the future. Do not let your GPA determine who you will be. Yes, keep up the good grades. Push through.
En el nombre de Jesús.
At the end of the day, do not let somebody tell you you don't have the right GPA, you don't have the right SAT score. Do not let them tell you that so that they could convince you into not becoming the person that God has called you to be. At the end of the day, remember, choose something that you love and be the best at what you do. Don't choose something because somebody else is asking you to choose it. You want to be happy.
Yeah.
Please, be humble, be patient, and you will get through it.
Kimberly, are there any student performances?
So, Gabby and Charmaine mentioned that they were interested in doing a performance. Are you all still interested in performing?
You said no?
No? All right. Well, we're going to move
Change your
on
mind?
to reflections and...
Oh, that is
that I would like to read for my young ladies. And young men, you can just put where I say woman, you can put man. Okay, this is by Maya Angelou, and it's called Phenomenal Woman.
Okay.
Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the curl of my lips, the stride of my steps. I am a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. They swarm around me like a hive of honeybees. And I say, it's in the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the joy in my feet, and the swing in my waist. I am a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile. I'll skip that part. The grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't have to shout or jump about, or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, and out to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, and the need for my care. 'Cause I am a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. And every single one of you guys here are phenomenal women.
Amen.
Thank you, counselors and staff.
Thank you very much.
At this time in the program, we open it up if there's someone who wants to come up and give a few reflections or expressions. We just ask that you limit it to 2 to 3 minutes so that other people will have an opportunity. Okay, so if anyone wants to come up, please do. This is also the time in the program where sometimes people get a little teary-eyed, so we are prepared. There are tissues.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Amber.
I really can't hear myself. Okay.
Well, we can hear you. We can hear you.
So, I've had a great time.
I got to shadow 6 doctors, and it really changed my outlook of what I wanted to do. You know, I really wanted to be a neonatologist or work in the NICU as a nurse, and that was like my main thing. I was like, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to go to the NICU. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But then I got the opportunity to shadow a neuro-oncologist, and you know, I've reconsidered, and I think that this opportunity allowed me to do that because I wouldn't have had that chance before if I didn't shadow him or if I didn't know about the other opportunities. Like before I came here, I didn't know what a PA was, but kind of interesting though, for 2 years. Well, yeah, and you know, I've made some great relationships here. You know, people did me dirty. They did, but it's okay because I forgive them, and we all figured out in the end it's just fun and games. At least I hope it was. And by the way, I don't like anybody. Just saying, for all y'all out there who do me dirty. And no, never mind. I love all of you, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I had a great time. Thank y'all. Thanks for the new relationships. Thanks for doing me right when you were supposed to. Thanks for the apologies. And I will never forget the white coat ceremony, okay?
Hi everybody, I'm Emanuela. Y'all know. So I'll start off to say, I'll start off to say bye. Thank you, counselors. You know, thank you for being there through the good and the bad. Thank you, students. You know, I really enjoyed most of y'all presence. You know, we all built very, very strong bonds. You know, some people were in my room that weren't supposed to. Aaliyah. That's my third roommate, y'all. That's my third roommate. But yeah, I really enjoyed most of you. I'm sorry, I know I did you dirty, but it's okay. We made it through. We made it through. I like to give a shout out to D. That's my baby. Gabrielle, you there too? You know, we kept it strong. We kept it strong. And I like to remind everybody, integrate. Integrate. Like Ben said, remember integration. We all need to do that. Mama Joyce, Mama Kara, y'all know y'all made us happy. Y'all did it for us. Dr. Jacob, you and your daughter have made this program a very great place, a very great place. I like to say, Jalen, you know we've been through a lot. Everybody been through a lot. Alexandria, keep it strong, keep it strong. Let me see who else. Oh, Mackenzie, thank you for being there, y'all. Mackenzie, she's not your typical person. She's very extraordinary. She's a great person. You too, Allison. That was my other roommate. And I'm really gonna miss you all. Raja. I'll miss you too. I'm gonna miss you all for real, y'all. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. My name is Benjamin Cordova. For those that couldn't see me, I was the loud one over there. I would like to start off by saying thank you so much for the opportunity to participate in a program that really furthers your education in the medical field and inspires the youth to do more with their lives or find something that they didn't know about. I think that's really, really amazing. Thank you for the sense of family that was provided in the program via Miss Joyce and Miss Carol. You guys are like second mothers now. It's so amazing how the bond over this course of time could really take place, and I'm so glad I got to see Miss Carol perform at church because it was truly an experience. It was amazing. Thank you, Belle, so much for teaching the mannerisms needed to show how you're driven in a medical field. It's so important that doctors know why you're there and really establish yourself. Thank all of the students for being here, for the sense of diversity that was shown. We're all so different, but as Belle said, we are unique. Unique. I was able to observe the different stories of the different students, and it was absolutely amazing. We're all so different, but we all come together and we can collaboratively work together sometimes. As Amber said, sometimes. Thank you, Kimberlyn and Akeem and all of the rest of the counselors. You guys were truly amazing, and as Valandria kind of gave tribute to, we all go through things in our daily lives, but yet we all have to keep on going. And we all did. And this time was truly amazing, and I'm glad I could spend it with all of you. And I hope that all of you move on to succeed in life. And I will be using you guys for recommendations. You guys give them to me. So, yeah, thank you so much for the experience. It has truly been a blessing. Thank you.
Hey, Bill Simon.
I want to say thank you to our counselors. We know that we've been through a lot with you guys, but we pushed through. We made it to the 4th week. Thank you for Wendy's on Friday. Even though we didn't deserve it, y'all still gave it to us. Thank you, Ms. Joyce, Dr. Parker, Dr. Jacobs, Ms. Carroll. This program has been wonderful. I'd like to share a personal experience. When I was with one of the doctors for neurology, I met a patient that was similar to my ground that was Haitian, and I was able to translate for him, for the patient to the doctor, from the doctor to the patient. And it really showed me that like you could really impact somebody no matter where you're from. And I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist, but shadowing so many different doctors in so many different fields, it opened my eyes to like new experiences. And I was with her while we were doing it, and it was just wonderful. I was with Annalise while I was translating, and it was just wonderful looking at all the type of things that I could do. And I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you for this opportunity.
Would anyone else like to make any comments? Parents, parents can make comments if you wish, and guardians or friends of the family as well.
I know, I'm a granny. At first I wasn't going to say anything because I thought this is the time for the students. But I just want to say thank you to UF. Thank you for showing my granddaughter, Hadassah Sharan Abdullah Davis, a great time and another experience. Thank you for showing all of the young people another experience and another way of life. You know, we need to be motivated and inspired so our lives can change. So thank you so much, coaches, mentors, teachers, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I just want to put a name to the face. I'm Annalise, who Dr. Jacobs talked so highly about. I did do the program approximately 8 years ago. Dr. Jacobs with Dr. Parker still ran it, and 4 years later when I was applying to medical school, I ran into Dr. Parker again. She remembered who I was, asked about my family. They're from Jamaica, so of course, you know, we had that bonding opportunity. And now she's here as my medical school mom. So I just want to say congratulations and also introduce Sierra. She was a counselor last year with me. We were known as Sierra Lise. Right. You can tell she was the mom, I was the bougie aunt. So it happens every year. Right. So it sounds like you guys had a great time. I just want to say congratulations to everyone, and I'm very happy that you all made it through the program and seem to be very successful. You know.
Yeah, I also just wanted to say, oh, here. She did a great job, yes. I just also like to say congratulations and also offer us being like mentors and things, because we did do this program. We actually did it for 2 years. So we've met through this program as counselors, and we've maintained our friendship since then. So it's been wonderful, and we've actually kept in contact with the kids from our other 2 summers. So we just wanted to also again offer our services if you need us, if you want to shadow medical students. We are doing rotations right now, so we're a little bit more busy than we've been in past years. But if you need any help, if you need like college admission things, like Akeem can help you, contact us, and we just want to be available in any way to help you all. So congratulations.
Last chance.
Going once, going twice, Dan.
So 4 weeks ago, we began a journey. And today is the culmination of that. So I would just like to wish you all much success. Go forth and prosper. Remember, you still have the opportunity to use the SAT materials. And don't forget your summer reading so that when you start your senior year, you are ready to go.
Okay.
Parents, thank you all for allowing us to have your children these 4 weeks. And we promised that we would return them to you in the same shape that you gave them over to us. And thankfully we have kept that promise, and we are happy to put your children now back into the responsibility of your hands.
Okay.
I wish you all much success, and please have safe travel on your way home.
I'll tell them.
Okay.
Before I forget, Mr. Sam, who has been our photographer since I was in medical school 30 years ago. Thank you, Mr. Sam, for always being with us. We would like for the graduates and also the counselors to come to the front of the stage for group photographs. So, oh, not yet. I told you before I forget. I'm gonna have my comments. So, parents, as you have heard through the comments, and your kids have probably told you, there has been some discord. 24 different people living together on 3 different half floors for 4 weeks, different minds. We had some night meetings and we had some discussions. I'm really proud of all the students, of their willingness to apologize to each other and to accept responsibility when they either purposefully or unpurposefully hurt someone else's feelings. And I think that's a growth experience. And I don't think it should be something that we should take willy-nilly. It really is a growth experience. None of us want our feelings to be hurt, but it happens all along in life. And so you as students really rose to the occasion, and I'm proud of you for doing that. I really respect all of you. I truly wish you the best, and most importantly, I want you to always believe in yourselves, even when others don't. And you need to be around people who believe in you. If you're hanging with friends who say, oh, I don't think you're gonna make it to being a doctor or a dentist or a PT, that doesn't need to be a friend anymore.
Okay.
That can be a person you say hello to, but they shouldn't be in your friend circle. Your friend circle should be people who believe in you and support you. And sometimes it's family members who don't believe in you, and you need to not visit them too often either, because you really need people who are going to be supporting you. In saying that, parents, clearly, I probably haven't heard all the stories of feelings being hurt. So if when your children go home, they share anything with you that you think you need to talk to me about, please call me, okay? My goal is that no one carries anything so negative that's harming them. And so if something that a student hasn't told me, has never happened in the past, but if you think it's something you need to speak, please call and speak with me so we can talk about it and still get it resolved. They worked together in the final week. We had healthcare Pictionary on Wednesday night. We had fun. We had an ice cream party. I think they enjoyed it because they ate the ice cream. And yesterday we had a really fun time at Universal Studios. We probably all had heat exhaustion last night when we got back at 10:30. But again, we had the fun part. We had the SAT part, the education, the introduction to the health professions. We had the mentoring and getting to know each other. This, I think, is the 23rd year we have done this program. It is a commitment by the College of Medicine. Nobody else pays for it except the College of Medicine. AHEC helps us with the recruitment. And please, when you go back, we'd like to get the word of mouth out to students at your high schools. We had 87 applications and we chose 24 of you, okay? And so we'd like to continue getting excellent number of applications so we can choose the students who are going to benefit most from this program. So thank you very much. Have a safe trip home. Sleep in tomorrow morning if you can, or at least come Monday morning. So take care.